Hi everyone, it is Wednesday, October 22, 9:20 at night. Nitrous here, two ends. We are back on Haunted by Daylight, an event where we are able to travel to the void, and as survivors, we can pick up void crystals that can either create a cloud that can help us escape chases, or it can automatically repair gens, which I think is pretty cool. Until, the killer kicks the crystal and then, disables it. But, yeah. Oh. Sorry, I'm just checking out my inbox. Because I like staying on top of my inbox and messages. I have an office job, so, checking emails and stuff is, second nature to me. Hi, Anthony, with egg emote. Let me just go ahead and start up a game.
It's time to go.
Yo! Hi, Monica. Welcome back. To Haunted by Daylight, because what else am I doing with my time? Let's see. What can I ramble about now? I am still upset over Ben Solo. The fact that Adam Driver, was developing a script for 2 years, and Lucasfilm, the Star Wars company, said yes, but Bob Iger, the CEO of Disney, said no, so he can go fuck himself. It's like opening up a new wound. It's like opening up an old wound. Because y'all know how much Ben Solo means to me. The character Kylo Ren, whose lightsaber I have tattooed on my arm, and now I'm considering getting Ben Solo's lightsaber tattooed next. But it's I could have lived the rest of my life thinking that Disney just stopped trying, I could live the rest of my life without knowing that Adam Driver did fight for his boy. Because we all thought Adam Driver was done with Star Wars, but secretly he's just been trying to develop his own Ben Solo movie. And Disney took it away because Disney doesn't like money, I think. They don't want that type of money, I guess. Whatever, I guess. I don't know. But, oh well. What else can I complain about while we look for a match? Oh, right. Speaking of matches, I have 9 days to find October Girl. At this point, I've given up on the fact that I'll find love or a lasting relationship. Anthony says Disney is evil. At this point, I can agree. Classic, when I say I like Disney, I'm thinking of classic Disney, Renaissance Disney, anything before Frozen. That's what I'm thinking of. That's what I meant. That's what I mean when I say I love Disney. Anything before Frozen. Anyway, so yeah, I've given up on finding a lasting match this year. Just this year. For the rest of the year, I'm just gonna keep going on dating apps just so I can say I have an October girl, a November girl, and a December girl. Because the fact that I have a girl from January to September is hilarious at this point. And I'm a completionist, so I do want, to just complete the collection. They don't have to stay. I'm not expecting them to stay anymore. I'm just like, okay, how will October Girl break my heart this month? Monica says, that's not very optimistic. What is there to be optimistic about? I have been trying for 9 months, and at this point, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stop trying. Or no, I'm still gonna go on dating apps, just so I can match with someone and be like, yay, it's October Girl. She's gone. On to November Girl, Monica says some people wait years. Yeah, well, my thing is, this Saturday, I want to drive up to this mountain city. It's about an hour and a half drive. And I live near the beach. I live like half an hour away from the beach. And then there's a mountain city. And they have a wolf conservation area. And I love that mountain city because it reminds me of my OC, Aaron Ware. I'm sure y'all know that name now. Because that mountain city has wolves and apples and like a biking community. Not like bicycles, but like motorbike community. Like there's a biker, I guess it's a biker gang, but I'm like, wow, this is exactly like my OC and the world that I created for him. Like I didn't realize this actually existed so close to me. Anthony says that's true, and Monica says I'm still really young. Not when my back hurts in the morning now, but maybe I'm just sleeping wrong. But anyways, back to the mountain city. I'm contemplating driving up there by myself to celebrate Wolf Week. I mean, it is Wolf Awareness Week, so happy Wolf Awareness Week, everyone. I hope you are all very aware of wolves. Anthony says Nitrous is still young, and Anthony is a year and a half younger than me, so maybe he should shut the fuck up. Says the guy who got cooties! Anyways. So I'm like, what if I drive up there by myself, and I meet someone who also likes wolves as much as I do? Monica says anything under 40 is young. And you know what? I can agree with that. It's Wesker. How'd he get here so fast? I don't know why he would go after me first, but I'm gonna get the fuck away. This is my least favorite map, because I don't think this is the map variation that has, like, a main building. It's just this really open area. Yeah, there's no main building here. Why would they do that? Anyways. Can you guys lead Wesker away so I can work on a gen?
I'll see you dead.
Wesker, please. Anyways, yeah, so I'm wondering, like, what if I drive up to the mountains and I meet a nice girl who also likes wolves? Like, how possible is that?
You disappoint me.
I know, Wesker. I disappoint myself too. Oh, it was so funny during the Wesker fight in Resident Evil 5. Like, he was saying a lot of voice lines that I recognized from Dead by Daylight. Because y'all have to understand, when I played Resident Evil 5, that was my very first playthrough. That was my first time playing the game. So thank you, Monica, for guiding me. But, like, I was playing, you know, I have like 2,600 hours in Dead by Daylight now, so I've been playing against Wesker for a while. And so, like, during the fight with Wesker, and Wesker is saying all these voice lines, I'm like, wow, he said the thing from Dead by Daylight. Like, I know, I'm not stupid, y'all. Like, I know the voice lines from Dead by Daylight were from Resident Evil 5, but it's just funny because I played Dead by Daylight first. So they did a really good job with incorporating Wesker into Dead by Daylight. Monica says you're welcome. Yes, thank you. And also, Monica, I showed Anthony the VOD with Chris yelling at Jill for like 7 minutes. And I was like, yeah, Carlos would have done this in like less than a minute. Am I spraying myself or I'm spraying her? Oh, whoops. But yeah, I showed Anthony the VOD. And then I also showed Anthony, Chris punching the boulder. Yamaka says Carlos would have been quick. He would be quick in the ways that matter. I am not going to elaborate. Anthony says he should replay Resident Evil 3. Like, yeah, I mean, go for it, Anthony. Pengu Kim, hi. Silent lurking because I'm doing things. No worries. Please continue to do your things. It's fine. I'm just here suffering. Ah, darn. Hi, Kat. Welcome to the stream. We were talking about Anthony catching up on the Resident Evil 5 VOD. Me giving up on finding a lasting relationship this year, but I do want to find a match just so I can have an October girl, a November girl, and December girl, just like Thanos, you know, collecting all the Infinity Stones, right? Like, I don't have faith anymore. If I match with a girl, I know she's gonna leave. Because it happened 9 times. So, I mean, technically 8 times, because one of them was my tattoo artist, and we did end up rescheduling. But when she canceled on me last minute, that just, like, that was very familiar. That was a very familiar pain. So, I have 9 days to, like, match with October girl. And then I can find November girl and December girl. And then call it a year. And then just, uninstall all dating apps going into 2026. Monica says 13 could be the one. Right, on my birthday month, right? All I want for my birthday is a girlfriend. Which is sad. I'm sure a lot of people wish that, but you know. We're also meant to suffer. Wesker, leave me the fuck alone. Like, go bother someone else, thank you. We only got 1 gen done. This map is too small. I'm gonna kick pumpkins. But yeah, I'm planning to go this Saturday. I'm planning to drive up to this mountain city to visit a wolf conservation, just so I can celebrate Wolf Awareness Week. I just don't know if I want to risk driving up to the mountains alone, because if something happens to me, you know, like... Okay, Wesker, thank you. I'm running into things, so... Okay. Gonna enter the void. Let me get a crystal. Hooray. Maybe this will help us repair gens. Oh shit. How come Michonne screams so dramatically? Anthony says driving up the mountains in Big Bear can be scary too. One bad turn and you're dead. I don't think Julian is as bad as Big Bear. Especially like with this weather. It's not gonna be like raining or snowing around this time. But it's still risky, especially going by myself. Like, Anthony, there's a difference between driving to Temecula, like a flat desert, and Julian, which is, you know, a mountain area. He kicked my crystal. Okay, Wesker. Okay, Wesker. Come here, Wesker. Wesker, stop being a little bitch. Okay. Where's the gen I was working on? I'm just gonna kick these. Anthony's asking, anyone have any fun plans for Halloween? I'm going to live true to the character I'm dressing up as. I'm going to look into a mirror and tell myself, give up on my dream and die. For those who don't know, for Halloween, I'm planning to be Levi Ackerman from that one anime, Attack on Titan. Because Levi is a 5'3" man. And technically, I am also a 5'3" man. Anthony says I should go trick-or-treating. I can't pass as a kid! But how fucking short I am. Monica says that she and her friends are dressing up as Wizard of Oz characters. And that's cute. Which character are you gonna be? Are you gonna be Dorothy? Your cat's gonna be Toto? The Tin Man. Oh, right, because you were mentioning silver stuff. Wesker, fuck off. Anthony's like, that's cool, the lion's his favorite character. Okay, let's see. Who's my favorite character? Kat says she's gonna camp outside of the laptop watching movies while passing out candy. So that's simple and nice. Kids love it when people pass out candy. Anthony's asking Monica, are you a fan of Wicked? And that's nice. Yeah, my dad is like the Scrooge of Halloween. So like, oh my gosh. So like there was one Halloween where my dad didn't want to pass out candy, but I wanted to. So I like sat outside my house and I was getting bitten by mosquitoes. And I just wanted to pass out candy. And my dad didn't have to be there. You know, he didn't have to stay in the living room, but he wanted to watch TV. He couldn't do that anywhere else. So I'm like, okay, man, whatever. Monica says she only knows the new movie. I think we're talking about Wicked. All the gens are done here. No wonder we're losing. Like, we got 3 gen. Well, you're welcome, Michonne. I got him off your back. I think Wesker told me to, like, stay out of it. Come over here, Wesker, I dare you. Anthony says that was his dad every year. He used to get mad at my mom when she passed out candy. Like, what's up with these people? Like, why are you mad at a fucking holiday? Like, just let the kids have fun. I'm not sacrificing animals. I'm not doing witchcraft. I literally just want to dress up and get free candy. Like, when I was young, like, Halloween was my comfort holiday. Because it was, like, one of the only holidays where I can dress up as a boy and no one would say anything about it. Oh yeah, so this Saturday, my cousins are having a Halloween party. Like a birthday / Halloween party. Because I think their birthday's in October. And they're telling everyone to dress up as someone or something that starts with the first letter of their name. And I think it's rigged. Because half the family has names that start with the letter A. And if your name starts with the letter A, you know, like all the good characters are, like, start with A. They were giving out examples. They're like, Angel, Avatar, something like that. And I'm like, oh boy. And then at the bottom of the invitation, they're like, whoever has the best costume will win a prize. And I was like, it's gonna go to one of you, like, biased ass. Wesker, please. Why is Michonne on the ground? Like, I don't know why. I don't know why. Is he going to mori her or let her live? I really don't want to know the answer, to be honest. Well, I think she's getting moried. Wesker moriing Michonne is a crazy crossover that's only possible in Dead by Daylight. Can I spectate? But yeah, so, I know it's gonna be rigged, like, you know, whatever. So, originally I was supposed to dress up as Nightwing, you know, one of Batman's Robins, the blue and black one. Even though my favorite is Jason Todd, Red Hood, the red and black one. But then I was thinking about it in the shower, and I was like, you know what? These people don't deserve my effort. I don't even think these people know who Nightwing is. I'm gonna show up in, like, a black long sleeve with, like, a blue logo that I was gonna make out of duct tape on my chest, and I was gonna paint the black mask over my eyes, and I don't think these people will know who the fuck I am. And I'm like, I'm not gonna win best costume anyways, so why try? And so I'm decided I'm gonna do very low effort, and I'm going to be Nightmare Before Christmas. Yes, I'm cheating. I'm gonna bend the rules like that, because what are they going to do? I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna wear my Jack Skellington hoodie. I'm going to paint, like, a sort of skull-inspired makeup over my face. So, you know, like the black eye sockets and, you know, the teeth marks around my mouth. And then I have the little Magnet Zero plush from Disneyland. I think Kat got it for me. So thank you, Kat, for that. That was you. So yeah, I'm gonna have little Zero on my shoulder. I'm gonna show up, and I'm gonna scare the kids, because I am the Nightmare Before Christmas. And I mean, the invitation said dress up as someone or something that starts with the first letter of your name. And since they all know me as Nikki, or my N name, I'm just gonna be that. Kat says, I think that was me. Yeah, I think it was you. So thank you. I'm going to use Zero for my bullshit Halloween costume this Saturday, which is probably like any edgy emo Disney teen ever, you know, like just dressing up as a Nightmare Before Christmas character. So yeah. And I know my dad can't say anything about it, because my dad cannot say anything bad about his relatives. Like, he'll be mean. He'll be a total dick to his wife and his kids. But, like, to his sisters, his nieces, nephews, whatever, he tries to be a good guy. Which is why I'm trying to use them against him. So, like, if my dad's acting out, I'm just going to, like, rely on my other relatives. Like, as much as I hate my dad's side of the family, I realize that he does not want to look like the bad guy in front of them. So that's why I'm gonna just, you know, take advantage of that. So, because my dad hates Halloween, I just said this. But then my cousins are having, you know, a Halloween-themed birthday party. My dad can't complain. My dad's gonna show up anyways. He's probably not gonna dress up. And if he does, I know what a fake ass he is. So, I'm gonna dress up. Not really dress up, but I'm gonna wear my Nightmare Before Christmas hoodie. I'm going to paint my face, sort of scary to little kids. Have my little Zero plush on my shoulder. I'm gonna announce myself as Nightmare Before Christmas. And, if I scare the little kids, I'm gonna fucking scare the little kids. I don't give a fuck. Like, after everything this year, I just stopped caring about a lot of things. Anthony says, I have the big Zero. Oh, yes, I do! I have the big Zero, too! Yeah, so I will have a little Zero on my shoulder, and then I will bring the big Zero with me, and then there will be no mistaking who I am. Yes. Actually, no, I'm not gonna bring him. They're gonna think that's a birthday gift, and I ain't giving that away. So, they can all go fuck themselves, honestly. So, yeah. That's my plans this week, and I'm gonna go see the wolves, probably. Drive by myself. Then go to Halloween party. probably get drunk, because, like, it's just, you know, walking distance just around the block. So, yeah. So for those who may or may not know, like, I identify as transmasculine, or at least I want to. And the name that I want to choose for myself is Aaron, Aaren. And so when I talk about Aaron, and I talk about my dead name, Nicole, and like I talk about them in third person, and I'm always, because I like currently, like, a lot of people just call me Nikki, and I think Nikki is a nice, safe middle ground, and so I don't mind. Um, but like I talk about Nicole and Aaron in like third person, and I always think of Nicole as someone who's always trying to prove herself and everything, and it's kind of sad. And then for Aaron, Aaron just stops giving a fuck, and I sort of like that about Aaron. I admire that about him. Like, yes, we should not give a fuck about what people think or what people say about us. And like, I think Aaron is just trying to drag Nicole out of that mindset. So, I don't know if any of that made sense. But yeah, and I sort of like that mindset of like just not giving a shit. It's like after spending so long caring too much about things that I shouldn't be caring too much about, like, it's nice to just let it all go and say you don't care. Especially when that type of effort isn't reciprocated. You know? Oh my gosh, Quentin. Oh, it's fake Ada. Also, yeah, I think I'm just gonna play 5 games tonight, see how I'm feeling. Tonight's Inktober prompt is button, so I'm just gonna draw a Coraline doll or something. Who messaged me? No one. My phone is dry. Why should I bother checking my phone? No one's talking to me. Quentin, I fucking swear. Cat says, we talked to you, and Anthony says, that's true. I meant on my phone. Like, my phone just lit up. And there was no one there. So I don't know what was the point. But I see you guys talk to me on the chat. So thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. Especially if you're lurking. Even if you're lurking, I appreciate you. Oh my gosh. I don't appreciate that thing over there. Gonna get a crystal. Ah, shit. Okay, whatever. Of course. Ooh, she missed. Ah, never mind, she didn't miss. Oh, she just disappeared. That's fun. Well, while she's gone, I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna stay here like the stubborn person I am. There we go. What game is this? This is only my second game. My first game was Wesker, right? So yeah, this is my second. But yeah, I'm not gonna put in a lot of effort into making a Nightwing costume. But I know I'm not gonna, like, win the costume contest. Half the people probably don't know who Nightwing is. And he's not even my favorite Robin anyways, so I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that to myself. I'm gonna kick these pumpkins in anger. Holy shit. I am not involved. I'm not involved. I'm not involved in this. I'm not involved in this. Anthony says they'll probably give the prize to a kid. Yep, they will. 100%. Because I think there's a lot of kids. Because people are just popping them out nowadays. But, I am going to traumatize the kids. Like, I know you're going to win. I know I'm going to lose. But I'm going down swinging. Like, you're going to win, but you will suffer for it. the dumbest thing ever. Ah, shit. That was the dumbest chase I'm ever going to have tonight. Quentin, you better die for me, I swear. Quentin, you coward. Quentin, you dumbass. You're gonna go down anyways. Actually, he did it. Holy shit. He missed. Okay, well, thank you, Quentin, for your sacrifice. I'm sorry for every mean thing I've ever said. If the killer comes up here, then she's a dumbass. Because this is a finished gen. Killers should not be near finished gens. Okay. Okay, let's dance. Okay. Okay. You know, if you wanna... If she wants to be up here with near finished gen, that's her problem. I'm gonna roast her to post-game chat. Go, Fang. Be free. Find the hatch. Save the dream. I measure a killer's intelligence by seeing if they follow me to a finished gen. LOL. Because, like, I'm hanging around the finished gen, so I'm not doing any work. But that's fine, because I theoretically have other teammates doing the work. But there's only one killer. So if the killer follows me to a finished gen, while their main objective is to prevent generators from getting repaired, it's like, what are you doing? Like, for new Dead by Daylight players, like, my logic is, for new Dead by Daylight players, they're afraid of everything. They don't know the map. So when they're afraid, they tend to seek out the walls, the corners of the map, you know, because those sound safe. Like, that's where they gravitate towards because they don't know where else to hide. But the corners and the walls, the edges of the maps are one of the worst places to go because it's so easy for the killer to corner you. Like, there's nowhere to hide. The killer will trap you so easily if you go to a wall or a corner of the map. So when I need to heal up, or if I need to take a pause, like, sure, I can go into locker, but if I don't want to go into a locker, or if the killer has Iron Maiden, which is a perk that makes you scream and a one-hit kill when you jump out of the locker, like, finished gens are considered safe spaces, because there's no reason for a killer to go to a finished gen. Because, you know, they're supposed to be preventing generators from being repaired. So if a survivor runs to a finished gen, you're supposed to leave that survivor and focus on the generators that are still currently being repaired. Does that make sense? Because if a killer goes to a finished gen, they're wasting their time. They don't know how to prioritize, and they're wasting their time. And I'm wasting their time. I purposefully lead killers towards finished gens because it's gonna be their loss. Like, they kill me, but it's their loss because I'm giving my teammates the space and time they need to actually repair generators. So I'm running around to finish gen, but the killer's wasting their time. And that's why I like healing next to finished generators, because a killer really shouldn't be there. So that's why, like, because sometimes killers do give up chase. They realize what I'm doing. So if I run to a finished generator and I notice that the killer, like, stops chasing me, I'm like, okay, this is a smart killer. They know what they're doing. But if they follow me to a finished gen and they don't leave me alone, I'm gonna waste their time. They can kill me, sure, but at the end of the day, I wasted their time because generators are getting repaired. Anthony says, you should play that Dead by Daylight story game one day. Frank Stone, it's $10. Unless someone donates Ko-fi. $10 to my Ko-fi account right now. I might play Frank Stone, but I'm dedicated to, you know, playing my one Resident Evil game a month thing. I don't have that energy. After last year, when I played like a story game, like, I bought these games. These weren't games that were sitting in my library. Like, I was actively buying them throughout the year to play once a month, like one choice-based game a month. It was like Telltale and Dark Pictures Anthology. I finished, like, I was buying these games on Steam. Like, some of them were even full priced. Because they were like too new to be on sale, or I just didn't buy them when they were still on sale. So I was doing that last year. It was when I played Until Dawn last December 2024. And there was only one viewer, Anthony, and that was you. And you were literally sitting in my room next to me. That's when I was like, I'm putting too much effort into something. Like, I'm putting too much effort into something that has low reward. So I wanted to stop doing that in 2025. That's why this year I was just completely playing Dead by Daylight. I already had the goal of not using my webcam as often anymore and just doing, you know, a mic and a reactive. And then I wanted to play, and then when they announced, I only started doing the Resident Evil games when they announced that there's going to be a Resident Evil 9 coming out in February. And I was like, you know what, I'll play the Resident Evil games to prepare myself for Resident Evil 9, because I do want to play that game. Like, I'm actually interested in playing that game. So, so that's why I started pretty late. Like, I didn't play Resident Evil 0, I didn't play Resident Evil 1. I know I'm a fake fan, but I decided on this very late, and I didn't want to stress myself playing so many. I didn't want to cram so many Resident Evil games in a month, because I do want to play Dead by Daylight. I only stream twice a week. I really don't want to stream more than that. I like having my Friday nights to myself. I only stream Friday nights if I really need to. But yeah. Anthony says he still wants to play the new Silent Hill game, but it's $80. So just wait for a fucking Black Friday Steam sale, man. I promise you, you do not need that game right now. And Kat says, dude, me too. I'm like, I'll wait till it's on sale or something. 100%. Like, you really do not need the game right now. If you're not a huge fan, you don't need the game right now. Like, I'm a huge fan of Resident Evil. So I'm gonna buy Resident Evil 9 when it first comes out. Sure. Ah, she got me. But yeah, if you're not a big Silent Hill fan, Anthony, you don't need the game right now. Just wait for a sale. The holidays are coming up. Black Friday, Christmas, New Year's. There are gonna be Steam sales. You could probably get it for $20 off, and that will make a difference, because you can use that $20 to buy yourself food, or gas or a movie ticket for your date that will give you cooties. But, like, I'm planning to spend $80 on Resident Evil 9, whatever, because I'm a fan. I want to see old Leon. Can you please stop screaming at me, ma'am? Anyways, so, yeah. But I'm not a big Silent Hill fan. So, like, I'll play it one day. If the game drops to $40, sure, I will buy it and I'll stream it. But I'm not gonna drop $80 on it if I'm not dedicated to it. So. But that's just me. And that's my money. So you all can do whatever you want with your lives. My teammates are dropping like flies. The fact that I don't have Deliverance anymore because I was already hooked makes me less altruistic, so I'm not gonna be saving shit. Unless she comes my way. She is near, but... This is game number 3. I remember when the Krasue first came out, like, she was kind of freaky. But now she's just kind of funny. She looks like a squid. She reminds me of a squid. She's not spooky enough anymore. Or maybe I'm just desensitized to these games. Like, movies and video games are two different things. Just because I can tolerate a video game doesn't mean I can tolerate a movie. If a movie is too gory or, like, too disturbing, I will not watch it. What the fuck? I'm not playing with this shit. Yeah, my teammates all quit. I'm just sad tenacity doesn't work anymore. I can't crawl and recover at the same time anymore. I think they nerfed that. My teammates must feel so stupid right now. I'm gonna let them all die. They're all bots anyway. Of course this happens to me. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. They're all about to die. That's so funny. Oh, that's hilarious. well. I don't know how that was a GG's. My teammates were all being dumb, dropped like flies. They all quit like a bunch of pussies, and then I got the hatch anyways. I'm putting up an ad. 2 minutes, because it's gonna take a while to find a match. But then if you're in the Leon Subcommittee Club, you have the disfortunate unfortunate displeasure of hearing me talk still. Hi. To drive up to the mountains, or to not drive up. Anthony, you're aware of the drive up to Julian. Like, you've drove up with me like a couple times now. Should I go by myself? Or should I, not risk that? And he says, you're a safe driver, drive there, isn't that bad, just drive safe. The thing is, it might not be me who's the issue. It could be other people. It could be other people that are, you know, weird. Cat says, wow, I dodged the ad. No sandwiches for Wow! Oh, you dodged the ad? Are you part of the Leon Subcommittee Club? Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Welcome Squidward. Welcome Squidward. Welcome Squidward. Welcome Squidward. No sandwich ads. Jill, you're almost a Jill sandwich. A Jill sandwich ad. Oh, I don't have that emote here. I think it's only on my Discord. It's a 2-minute ad. It's almost over. We are still looking for a match. Welcome back from the 2-minute ad. As you can see, we are still looking for a match. Story of my life. Life's just about a bunch of waiting. Time check for everyone. It is 10:14. I have been streaming for 53 minutes and 40 seconds and counting. I have lost 3... No! I didn't lose that one game. I escaped through the hatch. So I've lost twice and won once. Nice. I'm gonna play 2 more games just because I can't stand this. You know what? I might as well just start drawing in the I should start drawing now. Like I said, the October prompt is button, and I'm just gonna draw a little Coraline doll. Ada! Hi, Ada. You wanna go get some dinner later? She's gonna be like, no, Leon, sorry, I'm busy. And then she ghosts me. I laugh at a lot of things, because it's better than crying. Yeah, my therapist says laughter does help us get through the hard times. To me, everything is a joke. I have to stop taking things seriously. Maybe that's why I stopped caring. Do y'all collect the boo buckets from McDonald's? They released a new one, a black cat, and another one. I think it's a zombie, I think. I want the black cat, but I think everyone wants the black cat, so I feel like the McDonald's around my area will not have it. They'll have the least popular design. So whenever I look at McDonald's toys, I'm just like, I always expect to get the least favorite, like the one I do not want at all. I always expect to get that one. So when I do get it, I will be disappointed, but such is my life. Anthony says they'll probably have the nice bucket. Yeah, right. The black cat is a new design. Therefore, everyone wants it. It's rare. People want to collect it. And so I think they made it hard to find. Ada. Hi, Ada.
Box. You opened it. I came.
Yeah, that's right. Just stand there. At least my teammates got 2 gens done. That's good. That's good. Never mind, they're all suffering. I spoke too soon. I'm just looking at their status on the left side. They're really trying. They're really struggling. Yeah! My sacrifice isn't for nothing. Unfortunately, I think this is the most we will get done with Pinhead. We need to start doing gens on the other side. Oh my gosh. Or I can do gens down here, the center of the map. Oh, this is fun. You know what? He can come down here and get me. Pinhead's one of the most annoying killers to go against just because his chains are annoying. Anthony, who's your least favorite killer to go against? Of course it's Devour Hope. Of course! The hunter, she scares me, always targets me. Because you're not running in a zigzag. You run like Rickon in in Game of Thrones. It's like, of course Ramsay shot him and died. Rickon ran in a straight ass line. I dare him to find me. I dare him to find me. Oh, we're all totem hunting now. I think it's around this area. Ada, please. Ada! Why? We haven't gotten a gen done since the start of the game. We've all been busy suffering and trying to do the boxes, totem hunting. I miss 2v8. 2v8's always fun. Anthony says, I think it's coming back in November. Yeah, I heard that too. Just in time for Thanksgiving break. And also Resident Evil 6. Why? Me? Let's take Pinhead to a finish gen. Suck it, Pinhead. Follows me to this corner. No way he got that hit. No way. I'm gonna make the same comment in the post-game chat. Because he followed me to a finished gen. Like, why would he do that? This is farthest away from, like, the gen that's currently being repaired. And look, they're about to finish it. So, I have faith in these teammates. Never mind, she just blew up her gen. I lost all faith in these teammates. I measure killer's intelligence testing to see if they follow me to a finished gen. LOL. Hide that, and we're gonna spectate. I want to see if these people make it out. I'm actually rooting for them. I have faith. Ooh, he missed. Go, Ada, go! Ada, go! Leave them! Okay. Not bad, not bad. So that's game number 4. A 2-minute ad while we load up game number 5. But I think y'all are part of the Leon Sub Kennedy Club, so you get to hear me ramble. You can ask me a random question. You can invade my personal privacy. Crazy how October's almost over. Like, because for me, I'm focused on Inktober. Like all the Halloween events I wanted to do, I think I did them in September. You know, like Horror Nights and Oogie Boogie Bash. Because I know in October I'm just gonna be focused on Inktober. So like, I remember saying like the good news is Inktober's almost over. The bad news is October is almost over. And spooky season just doesn't feel spooky, you know, like we're all trying our best to keep up, you know, the vibes, but I think if we're just all depressed and broke, and not a lot of quality Halloween stuff have been coming out. I mean, there's a lot of good horror movies, I can say that, but it's like, I don't know, I go to stores and things seem to be lacking. Anthony's asking, on Halloween, should I go to Big Bear and go to Oktoberfest at Brenton or hang out with that one girl? I would say go with that one girl, man. I feel like Brenton has flaked down on you so many times. You're gonna drive up there and he's gonna be like, "Hey man, I'm busy. Sorry." Just go with that one girl, man. Come on. I thought you're smarter than this. Just hang out with that one girl. If she wants to hang out on Halloween, go with her. Girls love Halloween. Welcome back from that 2-minute ad. It took 2 minutes for us to load into a lobby. Like, the ad ended and then we just found a match. So, now we wait to load in. This is gonna be my 5th and final game. Just because I want to do my drawing. I took another allergy pill, so it's gonna knock me out in a bit. And yeah. I make the joke with my work bestie that because she's like 1 year younger than me, so we're like, so I finally have someone who's like the same age as me in the office, so I don't feel like a baby in the office anymore. I actually feel like I have a colleague. So like, so she and I like just rant to each other, and I tell her like, if it's not my dating life stressing me out, it's ROTC, and if it's not ROTC stressing me out, it's my dating life. Part of me does miss September Girl because she was nice, she was decent, but then I have to remind myself that she willingly did not talk to me for a week. And like, sure, she may have needed space, whatever, but she couldn't give me an update. You know, I followed her, we follow each other on Instagram and on Discord, and I see she's been active. Like, Discord showed me like the games she's been playing, and then Instagram, you know, she's posting stuff and reposting stuff. So like, she's active on social media, and she's viewing my Inktober drawings, but she wasn't talking to me. And is it a plague? Yeah, it's the plague. But yeah, she wasn't talking to me for like a full week, and she was active at anything else, and she was viewing my Inktober stories. So, like, she's checking up on me, but she's not saying anything, she's not even liking my post, she's just watching, and so I'm like, okay, what are we doing here? And I had to cut her off, because I'm not going to, like, you know, mess with that. And the thing, and like, yeah, I could have talked to her, I could have said something, but I did. I was always the last one to message, and I just reached a point where I felt like I was talking to myself, so I had to cut it off. Like, I miss her, but then I have to remind myself that I miss the idea of her. And if she was really interested, she would have showed it. And yeah, it's whatever, she was September Girl at the end of the day. And I have 9 days, more like 8 days now, to find October Girl. Yeah. Leon, there was no need for that. Thank you, Anthony, for the egg. Leon. You know what? I'm gonna put a crystal. Oh, pfft. I pressed the wrong thing, now I feel like a dumbass. These teammates did a horrible job of saving this person. Joke's on her. Is there not a gen here? Where's the next best gen? I don't want to 3-gen ourselves, but maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it won't matter. Maybe we won't even get that far. Anthony says, when's the last time you had the McDonald's breakfast burrito? Might get some on the way home. I honestly have no idea, but I think it will... Whatever event we went to where we bought it, and we were both complaining about the size. Like, we were on our way somewhere. We were getting our usual breakfast burrito and coffee, and then we were complaining about the size of the breakfast burrito. That was the last time. But the thing is, I have enough McDonald's points to get a free breakfast burrito. But yeah, I don't remember. I mean, I remember buying a lot of Happy Meals back in March and April because I was trying to find the Minecraft wolf, and they had the Minecraft Happy Meal, but I really don't remember. And he says you should use it and try to get the boo bucket. Well, the points aren't applicable to the Happy Meal. So I can't use it on the boot bucket. I have to use it on the burrito. If she comes down here, she's a dumbass. I want this Halloween. Gotta lead the killer away from that gen so the void crystal can do its thing. I'll be out here in the middle. I think she kicked my crystal. Ah, this one's a sick gen. It goes away after a while, I just have to sit here and wait. Maybe I don't have to wait. Well, I hope she's happy. That's gross, lady. Wear a mask. I was just quiet. I didn't realize how quiet I was. I was like locked in. Oh, whatever.
It's gonna be a tough road.
You got that right, Leon. That's been 5 games. I'm just gonna call it a night here. Just because I feel dead inside. You all have a good weekend. Take care. Sweet dreams. Try to do some fun Halloween stuff. I've been trying to get myself to get out of the house, but seasonal depression is a bitch. I've been flagged with my therapy screening quizzes, questionnaires. I've been flagged past couple times, and I'm like, oh, whoops. So that's fun. I have therapy tomorrow. Thank God for it. But yeah, y'all have a good weekend. I will see you on Monday, the 27th, for more Haunted by Daylight. But yeah, spooky vibes to you all. Sweet dreams. Don't let the zombies bite.